group of jazz musicians in London came together during the pandemic. Big Bandemic started with virtual practices when we couldn't get together. And you fast forward to today, and they're playing all kinds of shows, including a concert coming up this weekend. Our Isha Bhargava stopped by their rehearsal earlier this week.
Every Monday evening, the sounds of jazz fill the Lambeth Legion. It's where the Big Bandemic and all its 17 members rehearse weekly. They play all kinds of tunes that take listeners on a journey back in time. The sounds are so catchy, even I found it hard to sit still.
It's big band music, so it's music of the big band era, of the 40s, 50s, in that range. If you think of Glenn Miller, Tommy Dorsey, Artie Shaw, all those sorts of older guys, I guess, that's the kind of music we played. If you think back, some of the listeners might be familiar with the Port Stanley Stork Club. That was a famous place back in the day where all those people, Count Basie, etc., would come and perform. We're doing their music. So our motto is, Big Band is back. So we try and bring it back in all of our concerts. It's a specific type of music, but everybody loves it. Good to dance to, good to tap your toes to.
That's Carl Herman. He's one of the band's co-directors and an enthusiastic trombonist. Herman and fellow trombone player John Thompson started the group in 2020. Their biggest reason? They were tired of being stuck in their basements and playing their instruments alone. So they rounded up local musicians and held weekly practices online. But Thompson says it wasn't easy.
It's chaotic with that many musicians. Anybody who knows the internet knows there's a delay for the data getting to and from, and it could be as much as 50 milliseconds. But it's 50 milliseconds out and back, and then somebody's hearing you 50 milliseconds later than you, so they think you're slowing down. It was really difficult to keep the thing moving until we got a computer drumming, and we just tell it, play it, quarter note equals 120, and don't listen to the rest of us.
But they didn't give up. Interest kept growing, and more than 80 musicians have played in the band since then. Doug Banwell is one of them. The alto saxophone player first joined to sub in for someone else, but it wasn't long before he became the lead alto. The 66-year-old enjoys it so much that he drives an hour from Chatham to Lambeth for rehearsals.
It's a piece of cake. I love big band. It's my favorite thing to do. The time flies by when I'm here. And I probably spend more time on the road than I do actually at rehearsal, but it's well worth it for me because, like I said, I love this kind of music. And these guys are a blast to play with. It's a great combination of challenge and enjoyment. And usually people at my age are like, okay, I gotta start doing Sudokus or crossword puzzles or something to keep my brain active. But if you play music, you don't have any of those worries because music is a bottomless pit when it comes to discovering stuff and learning stuff. There's always something new to learn.
Big Bandemic is now playing concerts in London and Port Stanley and has become one of the house bands at Aeolian Hall. That's where their Valentine's Day concert will take place this Sunday afternoon with pianist and singer Mark Payne.
This show is going to be a blend of two different styles. It's big band music plus it's piano, singer, songwriter, things that I do in shows that I've done before with orchestras and small groups and concert bands and things like that. So we're taking a combination of classic big band tunes and all that great big band energy and arranging and adding that to music by Elton John and Billy Joel and Liberace, all over the place. It's such a great blend of music and styles.
That's our Isha Bhargava speaking to members of the jazz band, the Big Bandemic. They're going to be playing at Aeolian Hall on Sunday at 2.